Group stages of the Challenge Cup finished undefeated. You must be satisfied with that.
Yeah, I think obviously great to come through undefeated, and I think that we try to pride ourselves on in our defence, so that's really pleasing. And I think the girls went out there and put a good performance in today. It's been really hot, but they dug deep and they worked hard, and we definitely got something out of the game in terms of challenging our girls set by set and asking for some specific goals in the second half particularly. We got a bit scratchy in a sort of 20-minute period of giving the ball away too much, but it were a great game and a great contest. And for me, the score, this were a much tougher game than last time that we played Huddersfield Giants in the league. I think that Laurie, their coach, will be really pleased with how her side performed today. I think that they had a good performance, although the result wasn't there. There were loads and loads of positives and much more improvements from the last time we played them.
How hard is it to go in at half-time with such a strong lead and to keep that momentum up and to keep that motivation going?
It is, and sometimes you've got to have some goals that are a little bit different. It might not all be just about the scoreline, it might not all be just about rugby. We had quite a specific one, and we definitely saw the girls do that, and it were a much better team performance because of what we'd asked them to do. So it is tough, and I think that's why we had that 20-minute spell of just passing the ball when we didn't need to. We needed to have patience and catch them on the next play, and we spoke to the girls about that. We'll speak about it again, but I think it just comes with the territory in one of these games. But I certainly think at half-time, although the scoreline will have seemed quite comfortable, I think that Huddersfield gave us a real good challenge in areas.
I think you spoke to the girls about keeping up the energy and winning the energy battle. Is that key when you're winning that high and encouraging that they were able to do that?
I think we needed to make sure that we came out the second half how we played in the first half, because I think that the first half was our better performance, and I think that Huddersfield in areas had real grit and determination, and they were well in that energy battle. I think that they did some good stuff, especially around the ruck in terms of just whacking us and being quite dominant and aggressive. So we needed to make sure that we didn't rest on our laurels, and we came out and controlled the tempo and made sure that we were heading that energy battle.
Although it wasn't the same scoreline and as wide a scoreline as the first time we played them, that's showing the strength of how they've grown. But can you still see how your team's grown in that time, how the leaders are showing on that field?
Yeah, and we had a lot of changes and a lot of people who didn't feature last time, and we rotated a lot in that second half, which probably meant that we had that period. I think we're definitely growing. I think that obviously Jenna Greening playing today in the halves, who didn't play in the last game, and she went well. She's developing week on week, and she's just loving being around the environment and challenging herself. Maisie stepped in from 18th to be in the 17 and start at centre. She usually plays back row, so there were a lot of changes for us, but I do think that you're seeing a little bit of a different side to the girls, and people are just developing week on week. And we've got great players like Amy, but Amy's brand new into our group, into our club, and that's going to take some time. And I think that today we saw sides of Amy feeling comfortable and enjoying herself, as well as many other players as well. So it has been great to see, and I think that overall it's been a good day.
And just finally, just a word on Maisie Carter. I think she got 2 assists there. Are you excited for what's going to come from her when she grows in confidence and when she's getting more game time with the first team? Yeah, for me, confidence is a funny one, isn't it? Confidence is being able to do it and do it consistently. It's having that recognition that you have done it and you can keep doing it. So the confidence side it's not that she hasn't got the confidence, because I think she's a very confident character. It's that she's not played first team for a very long time, and every time she takes to the field it's still a little bit new for her. So the more reps she gets, the more carries she gets, that's great for her. I think she's a confident character to be in and around our lot, but yeah, she'll get there. She's funny, but yeah, playing out of position at centre, she did a really good job for us today, and she's got a bright future. She's a good athlete, and she's quite raw in terms of rugby, but she's definitely getting better week on week, and she's very, very coachable, which is great.